So today I am trying a new thing, which is voiceover. So this is a video that I took of just doing, I think 5 or 6 pages worth of journaling for a trip that I took. The theme of the trip, as you will soon learn, was lobsters. It was a lobster festival. It was a long time goal of one of my friends to visit for like a milestone birthday. So we were able to make that happen this year, and it was really fun. And also, I came back with a ton of like papers and ephemera, and like all of it was lobster themed, which is really delightful. So not only did I grab obviously like postcards, pamphlets, anything like stickers from little like boutique places that we went to like shop, and like obviously I took a ton of pictures of the food that we ate, but also they had a large newsprint style pamphlet, and it had a ton of lobster clip art everywhere. So I definitely cut out all of those and have like a huge stack of them just off screen, and you'll see them get incorporated through this video. So you can see here that I've already like put down a couple different things, and I have like my food pictures already printed on sticker paper, or I guess like sticky photo paper. So like it comes from Canon. I'm not doing anything special to make those. Here I am using my pencil board to tip in a giant image of like the lobster that greets you when you arrive at the festival. This was from the front cover of that pamphlet I was telling you about with the clip art. And then I have some, again, stickers and a postcard that was really pretty. And I'm just kind of going through and looking for where to put stuff and lay it out, while keeping in mind that I'm probably going to do some writing, not a ton of writing, because obviously I feel like the pictures kind of speak for themselves, because everything is so obviously lobster themed. Just looking at it, I think will be enough to like really remember what we did, like where we went, what we did, what we ate, but also there will be some writing later on. Again, I really like to use clear tape when I don't want to cover up whatever it is I'm tipping in, but I also like a colorful washi for the side that I don't care about, and I don't care about it like being covered up by the washi. Here's the eternal struggle with peeling stickers off of sticker backs. I have a tool for that now, but I didn't have it at the time that I filmed this, so I just struggled. This was a bag. I think this was the bag that the stickers came in, and of course it had its own sticker on it, so I kept it knowing that I would probably do exactly what I've done here, which is peel it off and reuse it. And then here, I forgot, I have some pictures that are actually not of food, but I guess there's a lobster in the picture, so that still works out well. But I realized as I was putting these pictures on the back there, that because the background paper is so busy, like there's a lot of text and stuff on it, and it ended up being kind of hard to see. So later you'll see I go back and try to like highlight them a little bit more with like borders and stuff. So that was kind of something that I hadn't thought about, but I found that the busyness actually made it really hard for me to like pick out the pictures and like separate them from the background, whereas like on this page where the background is just the white paper, obviously that looks really easy to see and really obvious. A little more washi decoration, but did not like the placement. Fortunately, washi is easy to peel up and stick back down. These guys came from, I think, like some kind of festive beverage, and I thought they were just so cute. So I kept them, and I figure as long as I put them like straight up and down, so sort of the same direction that the paper is going to be turning when you're like flipping through, then they're less likely to put stress on the paper. But obviously I still tape the crap out of them so that they will hopefully be like securely attached to the paper, and then also the paper is reinforced by the tape. So here, as I was talking about trying to set these pictures apart from the background a little bit more, and then I kind of just keep overworking this until I'm satisfied. I mean, I don't hate how it turned out. I kind of am like a first thought, best thought kind of person. So also, you know, once it's stuck down, it's really hard to get it back up with some of these types of sticky things. So I just accepted how it turned out, because that's how I made it and that's how it turned out. But I do think the gridded red washi helps a little bit with offsetting it. In case you're wondering, that is the lobster bib that we use, and I basically wiped off the lobster schmutz that was on it and took it home with me. These are the Art X acrylic paint markers. I think these are like the sparkly metallic ones, which are incredible, but the regular ones are also amazing. And then here comes all of the lobster clip art that I mentioned at the beginning. Just kind of trying to finish, I guess, preparing the page for writing. And obviously, like, I have no idea how much I'm going to write, but I guess I have some idea of like the thoughts that I do want to get down. And I know that, I don't know, they're not that numerous, because like I said, the pictures sort of speak for themselves. So there's like a few funny stories here and there that I want to know, but then other than that, I mostly just want to enjoy all of this lobster clip art and paraphernalia and all the photos that I took. I really like that the lobster ends up crossing the washi there. I don't know, I kind of like that effect. Here's the other toothpick guy, the whale. So you see that the tail is sticking out. That actually became a little bit of a liability later. So what I did was I ended up going back in and taping the tail kind of to the rest of the body, basically just to reinforce it. I probably should have put like the head facing out, because it probably could have taken a little bit more of abuse, but with the tail sticking out the way it is, it ended up getting folded around a bunch and it was in danger of falling off, so I taped it together. So I had used the acrylic paint markers. They immediately got on the following page, and then I don't know why I decided to do this, but I was like, you know, I have this nail polish here in my desk, I'm going to use that as well for decoration. I don't know why I did that instead of getting paint like a normal person, but that's a decision that I made, and I don't know, like, I don't think it worked that well, but it didn't like ruin it, so whatever. So I do have a picture of how this ultimately turned out. In the moment, I feel like I had an idea of what I wanted, but I couldn't get this quote to like visually look the way that I want. So you'll see that I kind of rework it a few times, trying different, I don't know, like markers, colors, effects. And I think where the clip cuts, I was like frustrated, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to turn it off. So I stopped recording, and then I think I came back like a few days later, and after having thought about it a little bit more, went over it again, and then I was actually really happy with how it turned out. So unfortunately, this progress part of the video, like none of this, or not most of this, ends up sticking around, but I think I have a still image, and hopefully that will show you like how nice it turned out. I thought it was really cute at the end, but at least in this moment when I stopped working on it, I was still not satisfied with where it was at. Like even the gold dots here, like it would be fun, but they are not actually that bright or shiny. All right, so here it is. I went back in with white dots, much cuter, much more glitz and glam, which is kind of what I wanted. And then I realized I never filmed after I did all my writing, so here's a video taken much later. That is it's a nighttime flip through, you can tell from the lighting, but it has all of my writing in, which kind of fit because I didn't have that much to say. And I really like how full the pages look, and also colorful and lobstery. So thanks for watching, and until next time.